What's going on, guys? It's C.K.A. and today we're playing some more Clash Royale. Got a very fun idea for a classic challenge vid, and that is going to be using absolutely zero win conditions in this entire video, trying to get as far as we can in this grand challenge and just seeing, well, exactly how far we can get without using a single win condition. The first deck I think I want to try and use for this challenge is just a very dirty classic rocket cycle deck. And before we get into this, for those of you maybe newer to Clash Royale, basically a win condition is anything that you are going to be using to get like most of your damage. Usually that means it's a troop that only targets the tower, like a giant, a hog rider, an electro giant, stuff like that. But it can also be siege, like siege buildings, like an expo or a mortar, even stuff like a graveyard, which you're going to be using to try and get most of your damage on the opponent's tower, stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to be using zero win conditions in this entire video, and yeah, let's see how far we can get. I'm going to be using a couple different decks, but I think this one that we're starting off with might be one of the dirtiest ones we're going to be using all video. Kakashi is going to be our first opponent, and yeah, like I said, it's literally just rocket cycle. Took a wall breaker hit, which was actually was very avoidable. I thought the Ice Whiz would actually splash onto both of those, but they didn't, and that's a bad magic archer. We have a little bit of a counter push coming in here, and a bit of a weird bomb tower. We'll get a little bit of Ice Wizard chip damage on the tower. To be fair, did take out the Valkyrie pretty nicely for him there, and we can just log here. Ice Whiz will take care of that. We'll get our Tesla up high. He is trying to... Okay, so this guy has like some kind of minor wall breakers, like sort of not quite log bait. It's just kind of like a minor cycle kind of deck with the wall breakers in it. But yeah, this guy's placing his troops a little bit weird. Like, I don't know. I feel like this guy's beatable, man. I shouldn't have played that Valkyrie like that. Can I pull this to my king? Should be able to. There we go. That's actually gonna help us out so much. Gonna help us out tremendously there, and we're not quite gonna start rocket cycling yet. We want to. We don't want to reveal it that we have that too early. Like, that's gonna be the only way we get our damage for the most part. Oh, wow! This guy really is trying to come in with the with those magic archer plays. Let's see if I can get this bomb tower gone. Weird log, but I don't know, man. This guy's got a bit of a weird, annoying deck. I gotta stop the minor chip, honestly. I'm gonna get a Tesla down, and then we're gonna start rockets. We're gonna start the rocket onslaughts. Dude, this magic archer is killing me. So we get our first rocket down. We have a Tesla pre-placed. We're to our Evo Tesla now as well. I'm not really too sure what this guy's main. Okay, he's coming in. Honestly, let's go with the Evo Tesla up high like that. Stop those wall breakers. And I'll just go for... Oh my god, can I hit the magic archer with that rocket? I don't think that's hitting it. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. Let's go for the Ice Wizard. We've got the log. Take out those wall breakers. It's just perfect. And dude, having King Tower up is helping us so much. Like, genuinely keeping us in this game. And I think once we get into triple elixir, that's when we're gonna have to start really like throwing the rockets at him. We'll just log, I guess. Pop an Ice Whiz on the minor. Evo Valkyrie. And then we can... Oh, that's a nasty tornado. Let's get a rocket like this. Maybe that catches a magic archer. No, not quite. That's fine. That's fine. We're still not out of this, like, at all. Still plenty of time here. he's gonna chip me down. Dude, we both have some really, like, disgusting kind of decks. His magic archer, like, chip is killing me. That's what's winning him the game. Another rocket. Dude, this is like by far the stupid. Oh, dude, the minor NATO. Oh, I did not play that well, man. He kept on chipping me down with that magic archer. And honestly, there just wasn't really a whole lot I could do about it. I guess I maybe could have gone for Teslas at the bridge, but I kind of needed the Teslas for the wall breakers. Not real. I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't play that very well, honestly. But whatever, it is what it is. Let's try and win it this time, and then we can move on. I mean, winning or losing the first game of the challenge is pretty tough. We do get a little ice spirit chip damage. I'll cycle a log, see what Arc 47 has got here. And I'm hoping we don't end up losing this one as well. Otherwise, this challenge is cooked, basically. But, yeah, I don't really know what Arc is using. Let's just go for a Tesla in the middle. Maybe he's just cycle to that evolution a little bit faster. Goes for the Prince, Little Prince. This guy might have some kind of giant. Oh, Berserker. Oh, it's Drill. Okay. Interesting. Hopefully, yes, there we go. Tesla is targeting the Little Prince. We could ready a rocket here if he places something. Oh, it goes for a cannon. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. He actually logged the Ice Whiz behind and had to use a decent amount of elixir there. Let's try and get... Oh, it goes for another drill. We can go for our skeletons here, because he used his snowball. And honestly, I feel like we're up so much elixir. Let's cycle a rocket on that Little Prince. Like, genuinely, just because I feel like we're up a ton of elixir and we have the Valkyrie now for the drill. We can just log all of this, honestly, and then toss an Ice Spirit on the Berserker. And yeah, dude, that's another positive elixir trade. We're looking good here, honestly. We are looking really good. Start up a nice wizard in the back. Goes for the Little Prince in front of the tower this time because he knows that. Let's bridge block the Little Prince and then go for a Valkyrie for the drill. He's actually using the Evo drill. You don't really see that very often because, look, Valkyrie's just going to counter it pretty nicely. He does get a little bit of stab damage, but I'm not too concerned. Let's cycle a rocket because of how much stuff we have down. We have both of our Evos ready in case he comes in with something here. Let's log. Let's go for the Evo Valkyrie. And wow, my Ice Whiz actually took care of the Little Prince. And look at that, skeletons preventing any damage coming my way. We'll go for our rocket again. And dude, we still have the Evo Tesla for defense. I have another. Oh, dude, if I was able to cycle to another rocket. Oh, dude, I thought the Little Prince was gonna go down. It does not, unfortunately, but got the Valkyrie taking care of the drill for us, dude. We're gonna actually rocket cycle this guy out. We've got everything on defense, so we can go for another rocket. This must be so frustrating. We'll go for the Evo Tesla now. Skellies. Oh my god. This guy's getting completely smoked out here. And that Evo Tesla is going to remain there for a little bit. Let's go for a log. Honestly, I'm just going to go for a rocket because the Evo Tesla is still up. Let's go for a Valk up high. Dude, this Evo Tesla is somehow still alive and well. Dang, actually gets a couple of damage there, but bro, he's got like no health left. We just need one more rocket. Cycle an Ice Whiz, cycle a log. And yeah, that's the game, boys. Man, I would be so angry going up against a deck like this. Rocket cycle gets us the win. That's tough. We kind of had a hard counter though. We had Valkyrie Fury, Ice Wiz, and the Tesla, all for his Goblin drill. Especially the Evo Tesla is pretty disgusting against that. Alright, deck number 1 is down with no win condition. On to deck number 2. Alright, up next, guys, we've got this double bandit bridge spam deck. Usually when you're seeing P.E.K.K.A bridge spam, you see a battle ram, maybe a hog rider or a ram rider, but this is just pure bridge spam with both the bandit and the boss bandit and the P.E.K.K.A for defense. Again, some people might think the P.E.K.K.A or the boss bandit would be considered a win condition. I severely disagree. Doesn't solely target towers, and you're not going to be really counting on the P.E.K.K.A to get most of your damage. Maybe you could argue that for the boss bandit, but I would definitely use the boss bandit more as a defensive card that has the added bonus of getting you really good offense. But either way, let's see what we can do against a Monstro here, trying to get as many wins here without a win condition. Oh, wow, this guy's gonna go for an E-Golem. First play, we can just get a free P.E.K.K.A down for sure, and a Skeleton King. Wow. I don't think this is the brightest thing to be doing. Let's go for our Magic Archer and our Goblin Curse. And oh my god, dude, we are going to get so much elixir here. Dude, this guy, what is this guy thinking? We can just go in with so much stuff here, and honestly, this is going to be a lot of damage, because that ghost is going to take out the machine, and the Magic Archer's still got basically full health, so yeah, ton of damage right there. And bro, I'm honestly going to boss bandit here and even get more pressure on him here to respond. We could go for a Goblin Curse, but I don't think it's necessary. He just goes for the, honestly, let's Magic Archer the bridge. We can get a Goblin Curse down, maybe get some of that, get a zap down on the archers. There we go, we've got some goblins on this tower, and then get a bandit to deal with the little elixir golemites. And dude, this guy can tell is not the best with E-Golem, as he is just not playing them correctly. Like, he's allowing me to get a lot of like value here off of his E-Golems. And let's go for the boss bandit defensively. He is going to get some damage with that goblin machine, unfortunately, from the rockets. But honestly, guys, we have just such a huge damage advantage that I'm not really too concerned about it. Bro, let's just Goblin Curse and an E-Wiz. And look at all the goblins coming in hot. There we go, that's the tower gone. We've got the Evo Zap if he wants to come in, so there it is. Let's go for the P.E.K.K.A. Let's Evo Zap here. And then maybe Goblin Curse as well, just to deal with everything there. I'm gonna E-Wiz as well to prevent some damage. Massive push coming in on the right, but I think we spam the left with a double bandit push. Look at that. Look at that. Bandit on the tower. Boss bandit not on the tower, but he's forced to E-Golem. Let's ability there. Bring our boss bandit onto our side of the tower. We can Goblin Curse the Golemites, and that was a pretty dang easy win, honestly. He was playing very odd with those E-Golems, but I'm not complaining. No win condition, and honestly, a pretty dang good deck. I mean, I kind of based it off bridge spam, but it was pretty solid even without a win condition. Let's get to another deck here, which I think if you thought the first deck and this deck were dirty, the next one is going to be disgusting. Now, this deck looks ridiculous, and that's because, well, it kind of is. I actually saw this on Royale API. Some absolute madman with like 23 or 2400 medals on Ultimate Champion is using this currently, and I thought it was so ridiculous that I had to try it out. As you can see, there's no against freaking Miner Balloon. Unfortunately, it looks like he's gonna get a connection there, which is really unfortunate. But it is what it is. Maybe we get some sort of connection with the wizard, or we can reach up the wizard, maybe get a couple hits. Boom, boom, there we go. Okay, we've kind of, recovered a little bit from that. And dang, so we are against Miner Balloon, and we've got, like I said, a couple really solid air counters to that, which gotta be careful of his Miner. When defending the balloon, and when those recruits get a little close, I'm gonna go for the musketeer to take out the bomb tower, and maybe go for a royal ghost on the right to continue to pressure. We can berserker the miner for sure, and the ghost is on the tower, and so is the musketeer. Yikes, buddy must have had some kind of bad cycle or something, because that was not a good defense. Does he go for a balloon here? We can go for a prince at the bridge. He goes for the balloon. We can go for a wizard, Evo wizard at that as well. And then I'll take out the balloon nice and easy. We can go ghost for the miner. And while the prince did, why did he go miner offensively? If he couldn't defend the prince, that was very questionable. So we've taken his right side tower, and now this guy is gonna be getting a little bit desperate here. We can just Evo musketeer the balloon, and my god, he's getting smoked out hard on this deck, and the prince gets to the tower. The Evo snowball does come down. We can rage up everything though. Okay, never mind, I kind of missed the rage on everything, but the prince gets another charge berserker. Oh, very nearly taking out his tower. Let's just make sure we can defend a balloon here. And the miner, and he goes other lane, but there's no time. Let's go, boys. So far, so good. I mean, we lost the first game, but we've been kind of cruising since. No win conditions, but who needs one? On to deck number 4. I've only prepared 5 decks for this no win condition challenge, so we might have to cycle between these 5, or I can just try and make up something. But number 4 is going to be an absolutely ridiculous Mega Knight double prince deck, and it's another one of those decks that I actually found on ladder from a guy who was at 2,500 medals in Ultimate Champion, geez. And this, I don't know what this is, man. I don't know how this guy is so high with this deck, but it was one of those decks where it looked so stupid that I had to try it. So I don't know, we could get absolutely destroyed here by Fat Schmeat. What a damn name, bro. If I lose to a guy named Fat Schmeat, you'll never see my face again on the internet. But let's just try and see what this guy has. Hopefully we get a good matchup here. And Bowler, honestly, is only going to be one of 2 things: Graveyard or E-Giant. Let's see which one it is. Honestly, is that Bowler going to line up onto my tower? Okay, it's not. I thought it would. We can go for a wizard in the back here. And oh wow, actually it's like, oh, is this Graveyard? It's gotta be, right? Unless it's just Giant beat down. Let's Mega Knight here. And oh my god, we are going to have a disgusting counter push. What is this guy doing? Oh my god, we have an insane counter push coming in here. Fat Schmeat, what are you thinking? Fat Schmeat, oh my god. Fat Schmeat is actually getting obliterated. I think we can just go in for the 3 crown here because he's down so much elixir. And we still got a full health bomber and wizard and a lumberjack. It is absolutely Actually, this guy looks like he's going to be using Hockey Q with the firecracker. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not with the flying machine making an appearance. Oh wow, Ghost Goblin. Oh no, it's Royal Recruits. I think this is Royal Recruits, which I'm not happy to see at all. Let's go for a Prince in the back. He's definitely gonna play the recruits now. Watch. Yeah, there it is. Oh Jesus, Murphy. Okay, honestly though, you know what? He says good luck. Okay, little bro. Honestly, the wizard is gonna cook. Oh my god. This is like one of the few times where I'm happy I have a wizard. Holy crap. I'm gonna say good luck back because I just completely countered his deck. Or completely countered his recruits rather. And he goes for the Golden Knight. Terrible Golden Knight, by the way, letting me get the wizard to hit the tower. But he's gonna get a lot of damage here, unfortunately. Nice little counter push coming in as he misses the arrows on the bomber. Dark Prince gets a hit. Bandit gets a hit. And we're gonna hit him with a little BM because bro was yapping. And he says good luck. Okay, let's go for a Prince at the bridge. Like so. Taking the flying machine. Will probably go for the Goblin cage. Yes, he does. Pops it out immediately. And you know what? Not a terrible start at all. Let's go for, honestly, let's go Mega Knight. He'll probably go for the recruits. Oh no, he goes for the Skelly Drags. We can go for our wizard. And he goes for a Golden Knight next. Let's go Bandits. This might be some damage here. Come on, Bandit, get there. Oh, it goes for the recruits at the bridge. Honestly, let's just pressure heavily because, dude, he used a bunch of Elixir Bandit on the tower. And yeah, we gotta BM this guy because he was so confident. He was so confident coming into this. Let's go Mega Knight the pocket. Honestly, bro, look at his King Tower. Look at his King Tower. Oh my god. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, little bro. That's another 3 crown. What the hell is going on with this deck? Okay, well, we did 3 crowns in a row with this really weird Mega Knight double Prince deck. I've never felt like a more of a mid-ladder player than now, but let's stray away from this. Let's try out another pretty disgusting 0-win condition deck. And yes, it's another P.E.K.K.A bridge spam, but I've taken out the boss bandit because I felt like that was really disgusting. We've got the Golden Knight in here and some minions for some extra tower, or tower for air defense, maybe instead of the magic archer. And I think we're just gonna have to try and send it down mid with like a big P.E.K.K.A push, and then throw the Golden Knight in there with the bandit and the ghost to try and get onto the tower that way. And yeah, like I said, decks like this usually have a battle ram rod or stuff like that, but we do not have a win condition in this. We're just going to try and do a full counter push madness. And he starts with a Valkyrie in the back. Not a big fan of starting a Royal Ghost in the back to counter a Valkyrie, but I don't know, I have a weird starting hand. We can go, oh, honestly, I'm just going to fireball that firecracker because I don't want to deal with it. And this guy, I think, has got Hockey Q here. That is what I think we can expect from Oranga. And there it is. There's the hog. Maybe I can actually prevent full damage here with that bandit, and we do. That's actually quite nice. Let's see what he does. Goes for a cannon and a Valkyrie. Alright. We can go for a Royal Ghost in the back, and he actually goes for firecrackers. Is this guy gonna try and cycle to another hog on me? Let's go for a Golden Knight, bro. My screen is going nuts. I don't know why, but whatever. And Golden Knight, we'll just let it go, honestly. I can go for a P.E.K.K.A here if he comes in for another hog. What do you got, Ranga? Is it gonna be Hog Rider again? Let's cycle a zap and wait for this hog. There it is. Might be able. Did I place that in time to prevent tower damage? I did. We can go bandit for the firecracker, and then bandit might target the tower. Oh, it did. Oh no, but he gets a lot of value out of those Evo skeletons, unfortunately. Hate to see it. I'm I think they got a buff not too long. Did they get a buff actually? I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, we're up in damage by a pretty significant margin now. So now we're just gonna try and keep it. He used his Evo Firecracker as well. So, okay, let's E-Wiz. He's trying his best to get those hogs to my tower, but he's not really succeeding. Let's just go full bridge spam here. We got the bandit. Let's go for the Golden Knight ability to try and take care of that Valk. I can fireball all of this. Come on, bandit. Nice, bandit gets to the tower. We can go for a Golden Knight ability as well. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Our Evo Zap will take that all out. Let's predict a Hog Rider here. P.E.K.K.A coming in hot. Yeah, there's no chance for Ranga here. We have taken the dub, it appears. And yeah, love to see it, man. We are actually surprisingly doing quite well without a win condition. I guess a lot of these decks are kind of built off decks that have win conditions in them, and we're just mainly subbing them out for other cards that usually work in the deck archetypes. Maybe aside from the Rocket Cycle one. That one was just pure nastiness, but we're doing well. We're doing well. 6-1. Maybe I'm gonna try and cook something else up. Maybe a little bit more trolly. Okay, this deck shouldn't work. Flat out, it should not work, but I found it on the Royale API again. Honestly, I wanted to make maybe some kind of, like what I had in mind, I wanted to make some kind of like maybe E-Barb's Rage deck, so I looked on Royale API, see if there was any decks on the market that people were using up high on the ladder, to see if there was anything crazy, and we definitely found something crazy. E-Barb's Pump with the 3 Musketeers and the Monk. If I go up against Lavaloon, it's just GG's basically, so let's hope that doesn't happen, but we'll see. He goes for the Knight first play. Woot is our opponent here, by the way. Weird Knight. I don't know why he did that. Okay, he goes for the hut. Ghost should be able to splash onto that quite nicely, and let's just go for a Monk in the back to soak up that baby D. Wow, goes for a Lightning. Honestly, I was thinking about just going 3 Musketeers at the bridge, but if this guy, I think this guy's using E-Giant, let's just go for our Pump, because this guy might have a bowler that would just be able to deal with that really easily, and so the Pump is just a nice play right now. And honestly, we can go for them now, split them, and let's see what this guy's got. I'm pretty sure this guy's using Electro Giant though. If he goes bowler on the left side, which I think he might do. Oh wow, actually never mind. He just goes for the E-Giant like that. Oh my god, he does go for the bowler on the left. I think we just go E-Barbs. Let's go E-Barbs. Oh dude, this guy's gonna be in trouble here. This guy's gonna certainly be in trouble. We can go for the Ghost and just try to spam him out a little bit. E-Barbs get healed up. We've got the Zap. That was a really stupid Zap, but you know what? Oh, really good tornado. Really good tornado from our opponent, pulling everything over there. And let's just go for a Collector in the middle like so. Probably Lightning that one, but if he does, we do have the 3 Musketeers that we can immediately throw down to punish. Let's go for the Monk. What you got, buddy? What you got? Go for the Evo Knight here. Oh, dude, we have so much elixir. I'm just gonna go E-Barb's other lane. I'll probably bowler them, but whatever. That Monk, honestly, I'm gonna ability here. We can zap. Abilitying for the baby dragon. Oh my god, look at this lane we have. Okay, let's go 3 Musketeers, like so in the middle. He'll probably get a Lightning down on them. Yes, he does. But we can go for another Collector because of that. Let's heal Spirit onto these Spear Goblins. Dude, we're just gonna be up so much elixir. Let's take our time. There's no need to rush. much extra elixir on this guy. We've got the monk coming in hot here. Let's go for the ghost. Let's go for these E-barbs. We can even throw down a heal. And honestly, let's ability as well. Yeah, that's going to be a really nice ability. We can knight. He throws a lightning down. Is this guy insane? Let's go 3 musketeers. I'm honestly going to Evo zap everything to try and keep these. Oh, that's a... Okay, E-barbs. We gotta go in. We gotta go in here. And just try and take the tower. We're on this bush. Goes for the bowler. Come on, muskies. Dang. Oh my god, muskie is on the tower. Not the best. Musketeers. Okay, we need to go for a monk to try and just get this E-giant away from my tower. Honestly, pretty solid musketeers. Look at the one on the left there. We can go for a ghost to pressure, and then honestly we can split the E-barbs here. Let's ability on the monk. Come on, monk. Go for some musketeers. We'll zap. Oh, dude, this guy is kind of getting pressured hard. Let's split the E-barbs. Ghost. Come on. Come on. Get there on that right side. He goes for a lightning. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Left side through. Yes! Bro, that was crazy. That was actually crazy. We're 7-1 without using win conditions. Wow. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I don't even know. That matchup was a little weird. E-giant was like, he had the lightning and he had to choose whether he wanted to lightning the pump or the musketeers. Oh my god, I don't know how we're winning. I really don't know how we're winning. I guess it just kind of proves that you don't need a win condition in Clash Royale, but either way, let's try maybe one more new deck, and then I think we can just try and cycle through all of the ones that we've previously used already. Alright, this should not work if I win with this. Oh my god, this deck usually uses the skeleton barrel instead of the skeleton army, but I would consider the skelly barrel a win condition because it only goes for buildings, so had to substitute it out for the Skarmy, which, I mean, you just get more skeletons, so we should be fine. We've also got the clone in here, and that's our only spell, so we're gonna have to really rely on some maybe cloned giant skelly bombs, firecracker damage, and just some split lane pressure with the royal recruits. So let's try it. Let's try it, man. Deadpool is gonna be our opponent. A little bit of a, oh my god, this guy has cannoneer. Yo, that is like genuinely best case scenario, and we're just gonna go royal recruits first play because, you know what, it's very hard to punish people going royal recruits first play because it's just such a brain dead card to use. You know what, I'm gonna go firecracker to bridge here to try and get a little bit of damage onto his tower, and dude, that skeleton king is already up to full maximum power, I should say. And okay, this guy, I'm actually not too sure if this guy's got graveyard or royal giant. We've got the okay, yeah, it's graveyard. This is actually a little bit scary. I'm gonna have to go for like a Skarmy here on all of this, and I'm hoping it just doesn't get wrecked immediately. Okay, it doesn't, thank god. It does have to do something about that Skarmy and goes for the Evo Witch. I don't think he has elixir to support it. Maybe he does. I can just go Skeleton King, I think, for this. Let's do it here. Let's do our Firecracker as well to help out the Skelly King. And very nice. I'm not gonna bother abilitying, honestly. Actually, I am. Okay, never mind. I'm just an idiot. That was really stupid of me, but oh well. Deadpool has graveyard, and honestly, I feel like we don't have a terrible deck to deal with a graveyard. Let's go Flying Machine in the back, see if he poisons that. He might. We'll go Giant. Yeah, he does. giant skeleton like so. And I think we go for the Evo recruits for sure now. Let's go for them here at the back. Honestly, giant skeleton. Is that? No, I don't think that's. Oh, I might hit the witch. No, dang it. Oh well. Let's go for the Evo firecracker like this. He's probably gonna go for the barb barrel on it. Yeah, he does. He actually screwed it up. You really screwed that up, and that firecracker. Oh, dude, we can get a nice clone here potentially. He has to poison. He actually has to freaking poison that. Let's go for a clone. We've got cloned giant skeleton. That was actually a pretty miserable clone, I can't lie, but oh well. Flying machine though, look at that cloned flying machine. Never mind, bro. We actually got some really good damage because of the clone. We can go for the recruits, the Goblin gang. That shouldn't get too much damage. You can start the Skeleton King up at the back. Get some good amount of souls going. And him having the cannon here, I think, is honestly like our saving grace right now, because we have so much swarm that it's very difficult to deal with. Let's go for the ability a bit late, bro. I have not gotten a correct ability down yet. I keep screwing it up. He's going for another barb barrel graveyard push. We can go for the gang here. Oh my god, Evo Witch is actually kind of terrifying. Firecracker's still up. Oh, we took a little bit too much damage there, I think. Let's go for the ability now. Can I actually get it down this time? We can. Firecracker up high. I have not really been able to clone a whole lot of anything, honestly, which is very frustrating. Giant skeleton bomb. Not really getting a ton of value. Recruits. Man, this guy loves just sending in graveyards and hoping, eh? Skeleton King at the bridge. Let's go for this giant skeleton bomb. Oh, that's ability for sure here. And dude, this is definitely a clone. This is definitely a clone. Come on, something. Do something, bro. Go for the recruits. Come on, giant skelly. Come on. Skeleton King. Can I get to another clone, maybe? Dang. I don't think we're gonna win this one, guys. Flying Machine is targeting the witch, but we can maybe go Goblin Gang at the bridge. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like a win on this one. Yeah, this one was gonna be a definite uphill battle, especially with him having the poison. And what happened to just being a graceful winner? You know, why do you gotta be people suck, bro. Whatever. That's only your second loss in the entire challenge, so I'm not really too mad about that. I want to try and get as far as we can without a win condition here, so I'm gonna go back to one of the better decks that we used, and probably one of the favorite ones I used was this P.E.K.K.A Boss Bandit Bridge Spam deck. I might try that that Mega Knight Double Prince deck that we used earlier, because that was also really disgusting, but I really liked this one, and we're gonna just see if we can try and get another dub with it. Glass is our opponent. Oh man, wow, he actually goes P.E.K.K.A first play, and like didn't even wait for him to have 10 elixir. He just went for it immediately. So we've got our own P.E.K.K.A. We've also got an E-Wiz. I think this guy's gonna have P.E.K.K.A Goblin Giant though, and what did I say? We can go Bandit and an E-Wiz to deal with that. Honestly, let's even zap his P.E.K.K.A so that mine comes out with a little bit of HP. And there we go. We've got a little bit of a counter push coming on the right side. He does just Mega Minion, but that's fine. E-Wiz actually gonna get there and get a couple of hits on his tower, so that's good. It's really nice. We can go for a Royal Ghost onto his bomber here, and there we go. Oh, he's got the Goblin Machine. Honestly, we have a really good matchup here, I think. Let's go for a Boss Bandit onto his machine here, and he'll have to obviously do something. He might go for his P.E.K.K.A if he has the elixir for it, and he does indeed. So we can just go for our own P.E.K.K.A, and that's going to be really good for us because it'll be fighting on our side of the arena. I might even go for an E-Wiz here to zap this. And then honestly, Goblin Curse here. Oh, dude, I think we just lost that tower. That really sucks. That really sucks a lot. We might lose this, bro. I think I deserve to lose this after that miserable defense. And he can just, dude, this guy's not good either. That's the tough part. He's playing his cards like so whack. But we gotta get, okay, dude. This guy's really Goblin gianting the other lane. Let's go Magic Archer. I'm gonna go Bandit here. Yes, saves the Magic Archer there as well. Oh my god, Boss Band on the tower. You can Goblin Curse here, and then Evo Zap. Dang, that was not what I wanted there. Let's go Magic Archer at the bridge. Bandit on the tower. Oh my god, we actually take his tower. He hasn't taken mine. We can actually just defend and win. Oh my god, this guy's terrible at the game. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? This guy's awful. He didn't even take my tower. He just, wow. I did not deserve to win that, but Glass was not. I don't know what he was doing. We came back and won it. Yeah, that was a game for sure. That was definitely one of the games of all time. Let's honestly Goblin Curse here, and then Zap. Oh my god, there we go. We have revealed the Goblin Curse very early, but I'm okay with that. We take out his Witch, and there we go. I mean, this guy looks like I'm actually, what is this? Is this another graveyard deck, or is this RG? I'm not really too sure. Usually when I see the Evo Witch, it's one of the two, but Valkyrie might just be graveyard, honestly. I'm really still not entirely certain, but if I had to guess, like put my life savings on it. Okay, Evo Witch. Evo Witch is just a bit of a nuisance for us. Let's go Goblin Curse. Let's go Ewiz. Honestly, I really like the Goblin Curse for this matchup. Let's Zap. This is not good. Actually, this is really, really bad. We might be okay if I just go for a Royal Ghost here, but okay, goes for. Honestly, I'm so cool with just doing a Goblin Curse like this, and that should be fine. I might just E-Wiz here. Oh my god, look at all the goblins. What does he have for that? Look at all the goblins. Oh my god. Bro, the Goblin Curse just clutched up so hard for us and kept us in the game here. We just took like almost half of his tower with that one Goblin Curse and defended the graveyard. That was pretty nuts. Let's start a P.E.K.K.A up in the back. And he might go, okay, he goes for the Witch on the other side. Let's go for a Boss Bandit in the back. I might have to bridge block here if he goes for a Valkyrie in front of that. Let's go Magic Archer. He does go for a Valkyrie, so he can Goblin Curse here. And I might actually have to Evo Zap as well. But look at this counter push that we have. Oh my days, Boss Bandit getting in there. Let's go for another Magic Archer. Dude, it's over for him. Wow, the Boss Bandit kind of didn't go where I wanted it to go, but it's fine because it's on the tower and he says good game. We can go for an ability and we just took both of his towers. Oh my god. Bro, who needs a win condition? Genuinely. I mean, having a Goblin Curse against a graveyard player is just an instant GG basically, so I mean, that was pretty disgusting. Let's do one more game with this deck, and then I might go for that Mega Knight Double Prince deck to end us off and see if we can get 12 wins in this challenge. This guy, I think, might have, is either going to be Goblin Giant Sparky or P.E.K.K.A Goblin Giant. One of the two. Let's see which one it is. He goes Bomber, and then he goes P.E.K.K.A. Okay, let's wait a couple seconds here and then go for our own P.E.K.K.A so that they fight on our side of the arena. And I might just go E-Wiz behind this so that our P.E.K.K.A can come out with some health, unless he goes Goblin Giant in the other lane. goes for the Mega Minions, so that's definitely E-Wiz here. He does go for a raid, so it doesn't look like my P.E.K.K.A is actually going to come out of this. But I'm okay with that, because let's just go for a bandit to bridge, keep that pressure up, and he does go for a Goblin Giant. So wow, another Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A player. Is Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A like back in the meta or something? I don't know, like I've been seeing it a decent amount. Not even just in this challenge, but like in general. Well, my Goblin Curse, I guess, is going to be a little bit useless. Go for a Magic Archer to bridge here just to get us a ton of damage. And then we've got our own Evo P.E.K.K.A to come in here and do some damage for us. And I'm going to zap his P.E.K.K.A so that my P.E.K.K.A has a little bit more time to get nice. There we go, the P.E.K.K.A's trade. That's exactly what we needed. So, okay. This is going to be a pretty interesting matchup. I feel like we have a decent matchup here. We're just going to try and apply some pressure. Let's go bandit opposite lane if he wants to go like that. And nice, bandit will get there. Let's go for our boss bandit here as well. And I might just go E-Wiz to delay. Oh, I definitely need my P.E.K.K.A here. Definitely gonna need my P.E.K.K.A. Boss bandit is probably gonna get wrecked. Come on, P.E.K.K.A. Okay, I need to Evo Zap. This is gonna be dicey. I need a Goblin Curse. Uh-oh. I think we lose this. Yeah, that's tough, guys. That's really tough. Like when we have, or when he has the win condition and we don't. It's, yeah, oh man, we're just getting rushed now. Can I go for the P.E.K.K.A in front to defend here? I think we can, but bro, I'm just gonna lose my king. Oh, Jesus. Oh, and he just takes out the arrows. That's tough, and that's gonna end our run. Dang, man. You know what, though? 9 wins isn't the worst thing in the world, especially without using a win condition. And, yeah, we can't be too mad about that, guys. I'm very happy with that. No win conditions used in